Hi, handsome boy. Okay, I'm gonna go to my appointment. I love you. Be my sweetest boy. You got eye burgers because you've been sitting out on the patio all morning. It's okay, you're still handsome. Hey y'all, welcome back. I don't know what this is gonna be. I don't know that this is gonna be a vlog or if it'll be turning into a car chat. We'll see. Let's get going. I'm gonna get my hair done today. Oops. Alright. Y'all, doesn't this feel like such a throwback? I am back in a Faye, in Faye 3.0. If you have been around the block with me for a little bit, then you know I have had, this is my third Santa Fe. I had a Santa Fe Sport, then a Santa Fe, and then when I went through my divorce and was going through a moment of wanting to like treat myself and whatever else, I ended up getting a Mercedes SUV, which I really enjoyed. That's why I called him Benny. Enjoyed it and getting to spoil myself, but it probably wasn't the most so anyways, I will figure this out later on. I gotta get going or I'm going to be late. Ready? There you go. I love you. Enjoy, hun. I wanted to take you along with me today. I'm working from home. That's why I look like this. It's Friday, so I'm giving my eyeballs a break today. So I'm not putting on any mascara or anything like that, but that's okay. I have this beautiful view where I live. Specifically bought, it's like a standing desk. I got it off of Amazon, and it has wheels on them so that I can move around to various places. A cloudy day, so the sun's not gonna be right in my eyeball. This will be perfect. Perfect. This is the view. We're going to go for a walk, my love. Let me see you walk. Yeah, we're gonna go for a walk. Where is my keys? Keys. You ready? You ready? You wanna go TT? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna put this on and he's going to bow. Right? Yeah. Up. Okay. Thank you. Bubs. Who's my Bubs? Who's my Bubs bunny? That's enough sun time, my love. You're so sweet. Oh, Babash. Yeah. As you guys may or may not know, I love listening to audiobooks. This is not an ad, y'all. I'm just letting you know in case you like these things. But I have been listening to audiobooks for like the longest time. When I was little, my parents had like a cassette tape thing, and it had just like stories that would teach you lessons. There was like one story about like a little girl who would always want the biggest and like the best of something, so like the biggest apple or the biggest cake or biggest bread roll, whatever else. And in that story was like she would eat, I guess it was a lesson that her parents were teaching her, she would get the biggest thing of something and it wasn't the tastiest, or like there was just something wrong with it, like the biggest apple was like kind of soft. Anyways, I think from there I've always had a love of like listening to books, like to read as well, but I quite honestly I don't want to make the time to sit and read. At times, like I'll read small things, but not like long hours upon end anymore anyways. I just don't have that kind of time. So I love listening to audiobooks. Love like dystopian, post-apocalyptic, zombie survivalist books. I don't know. I just like them, okay? So if you're like me, I got some recommendations for you, but as of right now anyways, I'm currently listening to this series called What's Left in My World.
To leave, and he held up his hand and
I am getting ready to go into the office today. I plan on grabbing lunch with one of my coworkers. I'm still obviously new to the company, so still getting to know people. I'm excited to have lunch with her, but I did bring some snacks, so I'll show you guys what I'm bringing. My Dagny Dover lunchbox, some of my ratio yogurt, 25 grams of protein, it's key lime, 2 cuties. Sometimes I have a hankering for something crunchy, so I'm just bringing some rice cakes. These are the buttered popcorn one. Well, this one is like my favorite, and then this is my second favorite one, toffee almond, so I'm gonna bring that one. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. My favorite sparkling water in case I have a hankering for like something soda-y. So those are my snacks for today. Okay, my sweetheart, you ready? First things first, it's a multivitamin. Here, and it has probiotics too. Here you go, Bubby. Enjoy, my love bug. Let me see. Love you, Bubs. Here, have some water. I love you. Have a great day.
A few moments later.
Hi, Bubby. I missed you. Oh my goodness, I missed you. Oh, who's the best boy? Yeah. Hi. Hi, handsome. Oh, I missed you too. I missed you too, handsome. Oh, goodness. You need to go ee-hee? Do you need to go ee-hee? Who's the crazy guy? Who's the crazy guy? Who's the crazy guy? Who's the crazy? Who's the crazy? One thing about Brutus is he does not like to be picked up. So I can't carry him. He doesn't like to be carried like a baby. He said, Mama, I have boundaries. That's one of my boundaries. After so many years with Juju being a senior lady. Gimme. Oh, wow. Wow, and I don't play as fun as Dada, but I play kinda funnish. Good morning, my handsome. Wow. Wow. Really good, Bubba's. Really good, hun. So it is a work from home day, as you can see. We went to the gym this morning and I washed my hair because it was hair washing day. I'm just getting set up for the day. I have several meetings to attend today. I have a CPE that I'm also going to be dialing into. Also, we are coming up to almost the 2-month mark until my wedding, so I'm trying to also just get organized for like all of the kind of last minute details. Okay, I know this about myself. I'm a procrastinator. It's not that I like don't want to do things. For some reason, I'm just conditioned to work better when I'm under pressure, which causes stress. So I need to figure out how to, I'm trying to be better at that. But yeah, it's a problem, y'all. Since I've kind of been in like fire drill mode, really the past like 5 years, that's how I've operated, is like fire drill after fire drill after fire drill. This one is more like you have set deadlines and like trying to reach those deadlines in a way that's not just trying to rush through it at the very end. And I think because I've been in that mode of like fight or flight, kind of like that anxiety mode, I just work better when I'm under pressure, and I'm trying to unlearn that and retrain my nervous system. Oh, wow. Yeah. You're saying you want belly rub. Oh, handsome guy. Oh my goodness, are you gonna show them your crazies? Sir. Crazy. Oh my goodness. You gonna show them your crazy side? You showing them your crazy side? You gonna show them your crazy? Yeah. It's now lunchtime, so I'll show you what I'm having today. Chicken tenderloins that were marinated in like a Korean sauce. I got this at H Mart. My favorite kind of kimchi, I also get it at H Mart. Done with work. I got some groceries. Let me just put them away real quick. Listening to my audiobook. I'd rather be cold as ice. If you all want, we don't care whatsoever. Yesterday was so much better. As you guys know, I have a new job and I'm having a human experience at the moment. So I just wanted to talk about it in case any of you guys feel similarly or have been through this or will go through this. Being part of like a bigger, more established company is definitely more, not necessarily more challenging, but it's just challenging in a different way. In my last role and last company, I was really involved in like the building of things. Like I knew exactly what decisions I could make on my own. Obviously, like knowing my boss and my previous boss and I had worked together for a super long time, I was in a position to be able to make those decisions. Now I'm not really, which is totally fine. Like I knew that going into this. I know what I'm talking about, but right now I don't know what it is. Like I think I have like a lack of confidence or a lack of self-esteem or something, where I just don't feel comfortable to like share my thoughts. I don't want to sound stupid. One thing, and then secondly is just, I guess I just don't feel like it's my place to say certain things or to make decisions on whether I or my team would be involved in certain like projects. And obviously there is a chain of command for a reason. That I totally respect. And my boss right now is not in office, so I'm just attending a meeting and I'll fill her in, and then like as far as next steps go, I'll coordinate and figure that out with her. I think what I'm struggling with is like that uncertainty of like, I don't know what my role in that type of a project would be, what decisions I can or cannot make. I don't really know the current state process of things, but I also don't want to like overstep and like share my thoughts when I'm coming at it from like a uneducated place of like current state, you know what I mean? I hate being one of those people who just like talk in meetings just for the sake of talking, and that's why I don't say things. Like if I have nothing to say or contribute, or because I'm like still learning, like I won't say anything. I won't. That's just how I am. And I was on a call today, and I was just kind of, I was having all of these negative feelings, like I hate not knowing, feeling uncertain, not knowing my place, not knowing if I should or should not say, yes, I'll be involved, or yes, loop me in on something. I didn't know. Did the best that I could, which was I took notes and shared like what I think internal control can do, because in the job that I'm in right now, it's like true second line of defense. First line of defense is like, management, accounting. Second line is internal control, and third line is internal audit, which is like totally independent. I am just not super clear yet, and I think it's going to take time for me to understand exactly like where does internal control fit in the whole scheme of things. And also because like this current job, like I said, we don't have fire drills. That was one thing that I was very mindful of. I was like, I don't want to commit to doing something in a certain, or like participating in a specific way without confirming that with my boss. Since she's the director of our region, I want to make sure that I'm in alignment with her and not like throwing in my cap to something that I shouldn't. So, probably on that call, I don't know how I came across to others. At the end of the day, what I'm sharing is that I was like really beating myself up about just how I was feeling and whatnot. And I had to take a step back and just give myself grace. And like, this is stuff that I have to tell myself, like actually like think through and tell myself, like, you're doing the best you can. Give yourself some grace. It takes time to learn. It takes time to figure out like your place in a company, in the world in general. Like, I'm going through a very big life transition right now, and that's okay to like not know what's the right next step. Like, at the end of the day now, what I've really been like believing and like what's now a big belief of mine, like, you can never know what decision is truly the right decision for you. All you can do is make the best of that decision. And obviously life is full of choices, so you can always choose to do differently. If if something's not panning out over time the way that you want, or that makes you feel like fulfilled, then you can always change your mind, and that's okay. So I know right now I'm super new into this current position. This is a totally new environment for me. There's a lot that I can learn from this company, and also this company that I'm with and the position that I'm in, it gives me the time to like not just focus on work, to focus on myself, to focus on my personal life. And that's really what I want. And like getting back in touch with like who I am. I really feel like the last 2 years my job took over so much of who I was. Like, it was like my identity was my job, and trying to like uncover Steffi all over again, that's kind of where I'm at. I know it sounds dramatic. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it sounds dramatic, I know. I think one of the big things too, I used to think I knew exactly where my life was going, generally. Like, I knew I wanted to be at a certain position in my career. I knew I wanted to, have a family one day. What I'm finding now is that the core of who I am still remains the same. The things that are important to me, my values, are still there, but it's like those avenues and what that looks like feels like it's changing, or has been changing over, the past several years. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I just figured I would share that. I don't think anybody in their life has it all together. I think that there are periods of time where you just feel super like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing right now. I feel like really good about this season of life, like really feeling like at peace and at belonging with like where you're at in life. And then when you transition into different things change. Life happens. Nothing ever remains the same. And during those life transitions, sometimes you can feel like, oh, this is not right, because I'm feeling, not uncomfortable, but just like uncertain. Like, you just don't know what the right next step would be. But that doesn't mean that what you're doing in life, or just because it's not feeling like super easy breezy, or because it's not fully like you're not fully at peace with every single thing that's going on, it doesn't mean that you're going in the wrong direction. Sometimes change and being in a mode of like transition, it can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like this that I'm, you know, and that's normal. Now obviously it's like case by case. Sometimes we think that like whatever feels the most comfortable or whatever is the right way to go, and maybe that's not the right way. So in my case, moments where you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, like I feel like that's where I'm at in life right now, and it's not because it's like I'm doing something harder necessarily, but because I'm taking a different avenue in my life. I am no longer just, you know, chasing after the most exciting job that, although it's exciting and you get really great experience, you know, it sucks up so much of who you are, your time, your energy. Having my nervous system be in this constant state of like fight or flight, on edge, that's how I felt for a really long time. And that's what I've, you know, on my personal life, I've kind of like gotten rid of that that chapter of my life, thank goodness. On the other side of my life, my work life, like this is out of my comfort zone, like not going, you know, 100 miles, oh, there's a hummingbird right there. Not going at 100 miles per hour, not trying to be like, I need to like prove myself 110%, I need to be the person who's working the hardest, working the longest, you know, taking on the most like challenging things. Like that's just not where I'm at right now in life, and I think that's okay. Like I'm dedicated, I will do my work, I'll do my work, you know, with good quality, and right now that's okay. Obviously I'm 2 months in, but I think that that's okay. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Sorry, I was tuning down this whole time that I was talking to you guys. I'm gonna be making some dinner here in a little bit. Gigi typically meal prep, so he'll always like cook something and then like have it in his meal prep container. So I'm gonna cook him some chicken in a little bit, and then for me, I'm gonna do like trying to do like a lower cal taco salad-y situation. That's the other thing though, when I get stressed, I tend to eat because it makes me feel better. I want to eat delicious things. And obviously I'm 36 now, so the metabolism isn't metabolizing, girl, okay? And especially when we have the boys, you know, they eat really yummy things and I eat really yummy things along with them. So I'm trying to be a little bit better because, yeah, y'all, the stuff does not melt off like they used to, honey. So anyways, okay, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. I hope you're having a good week, and yeah, let me know how things are going with you guys. All right. Did you guys remember when I used to do that? If you've been around a while, you know I used to be doing that. How about I do these? You know what? I'm not on TikTok much. I'm an Instagram girly. I don't know if that shows my age or if like that makes me millennial or whatever. I don't know, but the TikToks, I'm not on there. But I heard something about, is there some kind of new thing that no, what is the new thing? It's not that. What is this new? No, it's like something that y'all, the younger peeps are doing now with the heart. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Bye.